Hello friends, this is Vivek. Welcome to my YouTube channel Vivek Mathematics Classes. In last 3 videos, we have discussed about introduction of geometric progression and we solved some question based on it. In today's videos, we are going to learn about geometric mean.
Today we are going to discuss about geometric mean. So same like arithmetic mean, we can define geometric mean also. If three numbers are in GP, if three numbers A, B, C, if A, B, C are in GP, then what can we say? We can say the middle number B will be, B is geometric mean of GM of A and C. Why? Because we know that if A, B, C are in GP, then we can say that B square equal to AC. So what will be our B value? B will be root of AC. Okay. So this B will be geometric mean of A and C. Okay. Similarly, if you have given some 4 number in GP, if A, B, C, D are in GP, then we can say the middle two number B and C, B, C are geometric means, or you can say two GMs between A and D. Okay, it means in between A and D we have inserted two GMs B and C. Same like this we can write for n number also. Okay. And if you have given some n numbers, like n positive numbers like A1, A2, A3, A4 up to An, and we need to find geometric mean of all these numbers. So what will be geometric mean of all the numbers? GM of all these numbers will be equal to product of all the numbers power 1 by n, because here you have taken totally n numbers, so you have to multiply all the numbers A1 into A2 into A3 up to An. So for this you have to find nth power 1 by n. That will be your GP. This will be your GM. GM of A1, A2, A3 up to An will be this thing. Product of all the numbers power 1 by n. Nth power of product of all the numbers. That will be GM. Okay. So we'll try to insert some n GMs between A and B. Okay. So our next topic will be insert n GMs between A and B. It means in between A and B we are going to insert n GMs. Okay. What it means? It means in between this A and B we are going to insert some G1, let's say G1, G2, G3 up to Gn. All these are n GMs which we have inserted between A and B. So what can we say? Including A and B, A, G1, G2, G3 up to Gn and B, all these numbers we can say that these numbers will be in GP. So if they are in GP, then we can apply GP rule. So let's say I will take common ratio between two GMs is R. I have taken common ratio as R. So what will be according to GP? What will be the second term G1? Second term is G1. G1 will be what? First term into R. First term is A into R. Same like this G2 also you can write. G2 will be AR into R will be AR square. Similarly G3 will get as AR cube. G4 will be AR to the power 4. So if you see here, G1 we are getting as A into R to the power 1. G2 is A into R to the power 2. G3 is A into R to the power 3. Similarly, if you want to write general GM, any general term, Gn. What will be Gn? It will be A R to the power n. Okay. This will be your general term of GM between A and B. Okay. So if you want to write B, what will be b? This b will be equal to gn into r, because in this gn if you multiply by common ratio r, then you will get this b. So what can we write? This b will be equal to gn into r. Gn value already we know, so this b will be equal to a r to the power n into r. It means b will be equal to a r to the power n plus 1. From here if you want to find r value, because here a and b already we know, n also we know, so r is the only which we need to find. So we will find r value from here. What will be r? So this b by a we can write as r to the power n plus 1. From here this r value we can write as b by a whole to the power 1 by n plus 1. This will be common ratio between two GMs. This will be our common ratio between two GMs. Okay, what will be common ratio between two GMs? b by a whole to the power 1 by n plus 1, where what is a? A is the first term, b is last term, n is what? Number of GMs. Whatever number of GM we have inserted in between a and b, that will be number of GMs. Okay, so we can find r from this. Now we will go to next topic, sum of n GMs. Same like this, sum of n GMs inserted between a and b. So if you have inserted n GMs in between a and b, so what will be the sum of all the numbers? It means s will be what? G1 plus G2 plus G3 up to Gn. All this sum of all these numbers we need to find. Okay, so if you see here, G1, G2, G3 up to Gn will be in Gp. So what is the first term? So what is the sum of n terms of a Gp? We can write as Sn equal to a. A is what? First term, G1 into r to the power n, means r is what? R to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. This will be sum of n terms of GM inserted between a and b. We know what is G1. G1 is what? AR. So here we can write Sn will be equal to AR to r to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. So we know r value also. What will be r? b by a whole to the power n 1 by n plus 1. That will substitute and we will get the value of Sn. All these things are same like AM only, arithmetic mean. Now we have taken one example. Insert 4 GMs between 5 and 160. It means in between 5 and 160, we need to insert 4 GMs. Let's say we are inserting G1, G2, G3 and G4. These are the 4 GMs in between 5 and 160. So including 5 and 160, all these numbers will become in GP. Okay. First of all, what you have to do? You have to find common ratio r. What will be r value? b by a whole to the power 1 by n plus 1. Where what is b value? B value is 160. A value is what? 5. And n is what? 4. They are saying 4 GMs we need to insert between these. So we can find r value. R will be 160 divided by 5 whole to the power 1 by 4 plus 1, 5. Okay, this one will cancel out. We will get 32. So we are getting R will be 32 to the power 1 by 5. So this 32, what can we write? 2 to the power 5. 2 to the power 5 whole to the power 1 by 5. This 5 and 5 will be cancelled out. So we will get R value as 5. Sorry, 2. R value we are getting as 2. Now what they are asking? They are asking G1, G2, G3. What will be G1 value? AR. A value already we know 5. into 2 will be 10. What about G2 value? 10 into 2, 20. G3, 20 into 2, 40. G4, 40 into 2, 80. These are the 4 GMs inserted between 5 and 160. Next, find the GM of the values they have given 10, 25, 5 and 30. We have given some 4 values and we need to find GM of all the numbers. What will be GM? Product of all the number power 1 by n. So what will be our GM? GM will be 10 into 25 into 5 into 30 whole to the power 1 by 4 whole to the power 1 by 4. So this 10 we can write as 5 into 2. 25 you can write as 5 into 5. 5 is 5 only. This 30 we can write 5 into 6. 6 will be what? 2 into 3. And this one we can write power 1 by 4. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 5 you can bring outside. So what will be left inside? 5 into, this will be 30 into 2 will be 60. 60 will be left. 60 to the power 1 by 4. This will be a GM of all these numbers. We'll move to next. Okay. Here we have taken one bullet point. AM of n numbers is always greater than or equal to GM of the same number. It means what? If you have given some n numbers, what will be AM of all the numbers? Sum of all the numbers divided by n. What will be GM? GM will be product of all the numbers power 1 by n. It means nth root of product. Okay. So this AM will be always AM will be greater than or equal to GM. AM will be always greater than or equal to GM for any values. When it will be equal to, for equal to will exist when all the A1, A2, A3 up to AN, all the values will be equal to each other. Then only equal to will exist. Otherwise, AM will always be greater than GM. Next. Okay. Here we have taken one example. They are saying x is greater than 0. Find the minimum value of these two numbers. Sum of these two numbers. 4x plus 9 by x. So when you will get this sum you know that you will get in AM. Okay. So we will apply. What we will take? We will consider the two numbers. Let's consider two numbers. What are the two numbers? 4x and 9 by x. So if you apply AM greater than GM, AM greater than or equal to GM in this, so what you will get? What will be AM of these two numbers? Sum of these numbers divided by 2. It means 4x plus 9 by x divided by 2. This will be greater than or equal to GM. GM will be product of this number power 1 by 2. So this will be 4x into 9 by x power 1 by 2. This x and x will be cancelled out. So here what you will get? This 4x plus 9 by x will be greater than or equal to, this 2 will multiply here, 2 into this side what you are getting? 4 into 9, 36 to the power 1 by 2. 36 to the power 1 by 2. What will be square root of 36? 6. So we are getting 4x plus 9 by x is greater than or equal to 2 into 6, 12. So this 4x plus 9 by x value we are getting either it will be greater than 12 or equal to 12. So they are asking minimum value of this. Minimum value of this will be 12 because this value will be either equal to 12 or more than 12. So the minimum of this 4x plus 9 by x will be equal to how much? 12. Next. If BC equal to 16, they have given BC equal to 16 and they are asking find the minimum value of this B plus C. When B plus C will get, if you will add B and C. So what you have to do? Same like previous, you have to consider, let's consider two numbers. What are the two numbers? B and C. So in this we will apply AM greater than or equal to GM. AM will be greater than or equal to GM. We will apply this. What will be AM of these numbers? B plus C divided by 2. This will be greater than or equal to B into C to the power 1 by 2. Okay. So this B plus C will be greater than or equal to 2 into, what will be B into C value? They have given 16 to the power 1 by 2. What will be 16 to the power 1 by 2? So this B plus C will be greater than or equal to 16 to the power 1 by 2 will be how much? 4. So you will get 2 into 4. So this B plus C will be greater than or equal to 8. It means minimum value of B plus C will be 8. Minimum value of B plus C will be 8. This will be our answer. Next. If 2a plus b equal to 6, then find the maximum value of a square b. First one they are asking, first part they are asking a square b. We need to find maximum value of a square b. Okay. See, here we have given a square b. How you will get a square b? If you multiply a into b, if you multiply these three numbers a and b, then you will get a square b. And if you add all these three numbers, what you will get? A plus a will be 2a plus b. You will get 2a plus b, what we have given. So what we will do? Here we will consider, let's consider three numbers. What are the three numbers? A and b. Okay. So for this also we will apply same condition, AM greater than or equal to GM. So what will be AM of all these numbers? 2a plus b divided by 3, and this will be greater than or equal to, product of this will be what? A square b and power 1 by 3. Okay, this 2a plus b value we have given 6. 6 divided by 2 will be greater than or equal to a square b to the power 1 by 3. Okay, sorry, this is 3. Then here you will get as 2. This 2 will be greater than or equal to a square b to the power 1 by 3. So if you want to find this a square b to the power 1 by 3 will be what? Less than or equal to 2. Okay. So if you cube both sides, what you will get? Here you will get a square b will be less than or equal to 2 cube. It means a square b will be less than or equal to 8. A square b will be less than or equal to 8. What they are asking? They are asking maximum value of a square b. They are saying that a square b will be either less than 8 or equal to 8. It means what will be the maximum value of a square b? That will be 8. So we can write maximum of a square b will be equal to 8. Next thing they are asking ab. We need to find maximum value of AB also. Okay. Second case, they are asking maximum of AB. Okay, and what they have given? They have given 2a plus b equal to 6. Okay. They are asking a into b. It means what? You have to take two numbers only. So what we will take? We will take first number as 2a and second number as b, because we need to get like this sum. We should get 2a plus b. So what we will do? We will consider, let's consider two numbers. What are the two numbers? 2a and b. Okay. In this also we will apply AM greater than or equal to GM. So what we can do? AM greater than or equal to GM. It means 2a plus b divided by 2 should be greater than or equal to, GM will be what? 2ab power 1 by 2. Okay. So 2a plus b value we know 6. 6 divided by 2 will be greater than or equal to 2 to the power 1 by 2. Sorry, I'll write you 2ab to the power 1 by 2 only. I'll write, no problem. So here we are getting 3. So if you square both sides, what you will get here? 9 will be greater than or equal to 2ab. It means this AB will be what? Less than or equal to 9 by 2. AB will be less than or equal to 9 by 2. Okay. And they are asking maximum value of AB. What will be maximum value of AB? Maximum value of AB will be 9 by 2. Because AB can be either less than 9 by 2 or equal to 9 by 2. It means maximum will be 9 by 2 only. Next. Okay. They are saying if 2a plus 3b plus 2c equal to 7, then find the maximum value of this thing. A square, b cube, c square. When you will get a square, if you multiply a into a, when you will get b cube, b into b into b, when you will get c cube, c square, you have to multiply c into c. So what you have to, and if you add all the powers, 2 plus 3 will be 5 plus 2, 7 we are getting. Okay. So what we will take? We will take 7 numbers. Let's consider 7 numbers. What are the 7 numbers? A, B, 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 C, C. Okay. For these numbers, we will apply AM greater than or equal to GM. AM greater than or equal to GM. Apply this. What will be AM? Sum of all the numbers divided by 7. How many numbers are there? 7. So that's why you have to divide by 7. So 2A plus 3B plus 2C divided by 7 will be greater than or equal to, what will be product of these numbers? A square b cube c square to the power 1 by 7. Okay. So this value 2a plus 3b plus 2c we have given as 7. Write down here 7 divided by 7 will be greater than or equal to a square b cube c square to the power 1 by 7. Okay. This side you will get 1. 1 to the, if you make 7 power both sides, 1 to the power anything will be same. So here we will get 1 will be greater than or equal to a square b cube c square. Okay. It means what will be the maximum value of this? What will be maximum value of a square b cube c square? This value will get as 1. Maximum value of a square b cube c square will be 1.
Thank you very much for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel to motivate me for making many more videos. Please write your views and suggestions in comment section of the video. Thank you once again.